Say hello, Craig.
All right, I will.
I think you already have.
Jerk. Hey.
Hey, now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Another episode of the PeekskillMugs podcast. If you guys watch us religiously, you might recognize this place. We got dartboards, random football helmets, beams,
And tools.
Tools.
Don't forget tools that are actually used.
we got mugs.
Unlike Todd's house. It's too clean.
so,
There's
yes,
no way
yeah.
he uses that
No,
stuff.
I
So
use
we-
my tools.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So we're coming
or
from
my tool.
Well, keep that to yourself.
Blah, blah, blah. Well, we're coming here
Yeah,
from...
we're at Buffalo Jack's carport,
Right.
is what we're trying to say here. And speaking of tools, let's meet everybody else. Brian,
See you guys.
Phil,
Yo.
Jack, legions of fans, legions. Mark, TW.
What's up, guys?
Listen to that.
Players.
Special guest game show host. We'll get to that later. But yeah, we thought we'd take advantage of another beautiful day. It's what, 50 degrees, sunny outside, so we're outside again.
Yep. Very fortunate to have it this part of November.
What is it,
you
like
know what I mean?
mid-November already?
Yeah.
Like
So you may
Thanksgiving?
we may even hear some buzzing in the background, so people are like actually raking leaves.
Yeah.
You got
Leaf blowers. People are cutting trees down today. Like, what
All
the hell,
kinds of
guys?
stuff.
Did you not know what's happening today?
I almost got hit
Yeah,
by a
it's
tree
episode
being
Peekskill
cut
Mugs
down.
recording day.
Episode
Shut up.
8.
Right. Don't they know?
It's seriously, this is our 8th episode, which is shocking. Like, I thought, whatever.
I thought it would be canceled by
Yeah.
now.
But
Every week we talk about it.
Yes. It's like, wow.
But
But
all
here
the fan mail that we get keeps us going. And
Yeah,
we're
that,
doing it for
that
you.
one
Yes, it
comment
does.
from Chandler
We're
was
doing it for
pretty
you guys.
nice.
That's right. I was like,
So-
wow, one. That's amazing.
But seriously,
Subscribe to
yeah,
our podcast.
YouTube, go to YouTube, PeekskillMugs, one word, subscribe. We're basically binge-worthy right now. 8 episodes, you can binge us in like
I don't know,
a
4
Saturday night.
hours.
4 hours, right?
You know,
Right.
Forget your plans; they're over. You can't do anything anyway. Binge
You'd
watch.
be missing a lot if you don't binge watch this
I
anyway.
mean,
you know?
our amazing NFL picks,
Yep.
our amazing
Stellar.
sports
Yeah.
talk, like our amazing beers that we drink all the time.
Stuff
yeah.
around Peak Skill that we talk about,
You know,
especially last week.
Yeah,
which was
we
great.
went out to the Homebrewers Conference
So
and
much
basically bombed them. I mean, we came in hot. We have been drinking
Oh.
all morning.
Yeah, we came
Friday
in
night.
hot.
Friday night we
Oh, that was
So
a
thank
nice
you,
out.
Liad and
Night.
Craig and everybody else for dealing with us. We
Yes.
took some fun interviews,
Right.
drank a lot of beer.
A lot
I
of really good
probably
stuff.
got a few people sick on that bad Bourbon County I brought with me on purpose.
Is
How
what
long was that?
was?
I like that.
All right, well,
I
good
thought
for
it was
you.
good too.
I can't.
But I
brought a
did
bunch
black
of them.
out. There was a point that I blacked out during the day, but it was good. But you guys can see that when you go to like Peekskill Mugs, like Craig has said, go there, you'll see it. And one of the segments is specifically about our little trip to see the Northern Westchester Brewers Guild guys.
Yep.
And they were great. They were very gracious.
Yeah.
They let us crash, and we did come in
The
hot,
good thing
like
is,
you
we're,
said.
yeah, and we're friends with a bunch of them because
Hot.
we weren't friends. They'd probably be like, "Who the hell are you guys?"
Right. So
Beat
yeah,
it.
we
Scram.
knew each
Like,
other
sure.
at least.
Oh, we'd still be in the Peekskill jail if that happened. I mean, it was
We
like, who are these
probably-
guys?
We know people. We
We know people, right?
We
Well,
got Paul.
they let Jack out, you
Yeah.
know, because he's got that relationship
Well-
with Andrew Cuomo. They would let this guy out
Well,
right
Mi-
away.
Mitch would bail me out.
Yeah, right. With that 20.
Well, what's that on your ankle? Is that like your jailhouse bracelet?
That's
right
why we're
there?
doing it at
I think
Jack's
that's what we
today.
got down there, man.
That's why he's
So-
drinking ginger ale today.
Ooh.
Well, it looks like ginger ale.
I am.
So,
I,
hey.
I feel 100% better today than I did last week at this time.
Well, speaking of feeling better, what the hell is going on with all these canceled games today? We film on Saturday, but I think there's 15 canceled.
basically all the SEC, well, at least the good teams, all the crap teams are playing.
Yeah, Alabama, LSU's canceled. Ohio State playing my second favorite team in the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, canceled. So, but at least on Tuesday I got to watch a good game. The Kent State Golden Flashes.
It's good to see the MAC back on.
Yeah, it took on the
Tuesday
Bowling Green
night. They
Falcons.
should just play every Tuesday. Forget Saturdays.
They need to fill that though.
So, anyways, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good to watch the MAC again, and then, nobody really enjoys MAC football. I mean, my Golden Flashes beat the Falcons 62-24, and the points for the Bowling Green was just mercy. So, good old MAC.
Well, they have to put something on Tuesday. Like that. That's probably why.
yeah,
the
well,
gap
I'm happy
and,
for it.
Yeah.
I watched the MAC on
Absolutely.
Tuesday. I'm getting so tired of like Thursday night football. Then you got like Sunday night football. Like I like days, like NFL at least, when it was 1 p.m., 4 p.m. Monday night football. Like I'm not built to stay up till 11 o'clock anymore.
Yeah, you do it every day.
No, I
somehow.
don't. No, I don't.
Well, actually, you don't have to in New York. You got to go to bed at
When that sun goes down,
Well,
Craig
yeah.
is done. Night, night. I was sleeping by like 8:15 last night.
Well, good for you.
I knew,
Not us.
I knew we had a big show.
Not
I knew we had a
us.
big show, and I knew you guys were going to be out partying. I was going to have to carry you guys again.
Well, I didn't tell my wife I went to Sue's, and then for some reason I showed up late and in a bad mood. Weird how that happens.
That is kind of funny. But my good friends didn't want me to go to Sue's by myself. So
Right.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
accompanied.
I used to go with you, but
Yes, Craig.
I wanted to focus today.
Don't worry. There's always a next Friday.
So,
I'll be there.
Yeah.
Speaking of focus, how's everybody's picks looking this week? Well, how did we do
Well-
last week, first of all? I
Well,
guess?
first of all, I just wanted to say a quick hello
Oh, sure.
out to California. I think we have a new subscriber. Sean, Todd's brother.
Oh, right on.
Craft Food Services
Yeah.
brother, Sean.
That's right. And we also have Arizona, as always, New Mexico, as always, Florida, North Carolina,
Jersey,
Ohio,
Atlanta,
Jersey,
Florida,
The White House,
Sarah-
Staten Island,
Syracuse, New York.
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Those guys are
actually,
the best.
Syracuse
Yes.
Orange.
Frank
They're,
Danny.
they're actually off this week. Syracuse Orange. So they're
Everybody's off this week. Don't you realize everybody's got COVID? Ben Roethlisberger's back, though.
He's back.
He's my backup quarterback, and I was going to have to find another backup, and the only guy left was Joe Burrows playing
dude,
fucking Pittsburgh. So lucky,
Oh.
I got lucky on that one.
Yeah.
So-
well, hey.
Actually, how did you do last week?
Well, I got 2 of 3, but the Bills over the Seahawks was my stretch, and glad I did that.
Yeah,
How about
that
you
was
guys?
actually a
But
good pick.
I was 2-1 as well. So my
We'll
win,
get back to that game in a minute.
Oh, we
that
sure
will.
will. We sure will.
and my loss was exactly the opposite. My stretch was the other way around. Was
Oh, okay.
Seahawks over Bills, and that otherwise I'd be 3-0. But
I gotta be
Hence
I
why
don't
we're
remember
still
who won
friends.
that game.
right. Otherwise,
Oh,
we'd
that
no
was a
longer be
blowout.
friends.
Well, it was a blowout, and then it got close.
It
Right.
was.
Well,
That's,
wait.
see, that's why
Sounds like
Sundays
garbage
I can't
time
even make
thing.
it through like 3:30 p.m. on Sunday. Come on.
But
Did,
yeah,
the
I-
Giants beat Washington or vice versa? We watched that game. at
Giants
Fairfield
won.
Yeah,
Services.
Giants won.
Yeah, 23-20.
Okay.
That's
Came
right.
down to the end.
That
Which-
was one of my picks because I did all New York teams.
Okay.
The Jets, the Giants,
That's right.
and the
Everybody
Bills.
covered.
Everyone covered, but I did not win the Kevin Plum Award because we had a
We
side
both
bet.
we had a side bet.
And
yeah.
it was going to be arm wrestling, but we decided not to do that because I'm tired of getting hurt on the set.
Right.
And,
So between
so-
you two, who sleeps on the couch now?
I do.
Okay, you're
Because
on
he
the
got
couch.
the award.
Let's get that out of the
and-
way. So
Well,
people
we actually
understand.
ended up doing who had the most turnovers, and he won.
In bed or? Oh,
That's what I mean.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, right.
Who sleeps on
Yeah.
the couch?
What kind of- what-
Clearly,
what's
clearly
going on
Jack.
today? This is-
Jack is
maybe I should have went out last night.
Well, you
Yeah,
weren't
but-
answering my text that night, so I said, "This is what
now
we're doing.
It's going too far.
This is what
God,
we're
this
doing."
This is going well.
Maybe we should cut to commercial break.
Yeah. Actually,
No.
we let's do just that.
I'm angry today. Any questions? You in the Lions shirt.
Coach, we're throwing a playoff party in my backyard with lots of cold beer. We were playing touch football with the neighbors in the backyard.
Really? Are you kidding me?
Also, the girls coming to the party. Should we even talk to them about the playoffs?
What? Playoffs? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. Playoffs? Playoffs. The only way we're getting to the playoffs is if we practice, man. Practice. Practice. Not the game. Not the game. We're talking about practice. That's the only way we'll get to the playoffs. You in the Lions shirt. You need a little practice. So why don't you come up here?
Me? Come up there? Sure. Jeez, Coach, I'm sorry we brought it up.
It's okay, kid. Did a good job. You earned it.
Wow, spills by PV. This isn't a football.
Do what you gotta do.
Fresh boys on the track.
I was sleeping. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So your picks.
So, hope you guys enjoyed that little commercial break. So, this week, I have the
Playoffs.
Lions over Washington.
Playoffs.
Playoffs. Someone say, well, the
Lions are not
clearly
making
may not make the playoffs.
playoffs for the
We're talking
Lions.
about that. But I still have faith that they're going to beat the Washington team, right?
The Washington
football
team.
Washington football team. They're ahead by. They have a 3.5 point spread.
Is it 3.5? Eh?
Yeah. But interesting thing. So Washington has lost 5 straight games, going back, road games that is, going back to 2019. The Lions are 2-9 at home since that same period of time from 2019. So it could be very interesting. That's like the worst record in the NFL for home.
It's not going to be interesting at all.
It's going to be amazing. But I'm going to take that game
Yeah, I bet you
as
are.
the Lions win.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
And they're in a cover too, eh?
Look at
Yes.
your hat. You
Why do
got
I
to
keep
take the
I have to. Look at my shirt.
Come
This.
on.
You want to see my underwear too? All right. So the Browns, I have
Craig
over
might.
the Texans.
Unfurnished basin.
I got the Browns over the Texans. And the Texans actually are getting 3.5. But I got to think the return of Nick Chubb will be a huge positive boost. So I'm all over the Browns.
Lots of
Absolutely.
running in that game.
Well, but so Nick Chubb, I mean, we're talking. He just took his air cast off on what, Wednesday. So I don't know if he's going to get a lot of touches. He doesn't need to.
you don't need to.
But I think it's a
I
game
think he's
changer.
gonna-
I think they're going to
he's
be.
gonna get it.
That's going to be a gradual, like,
Yeah.
as they go in for the.
I don't know
playoffs.
if you stop a guy like that. Do you remember when?
Man, he's gonna
Oh God, that guy for the Cowboys, real good running back. Can't think of his name all of a sudden.
Back in the day, recent.
No, recent. Well, whatever.
Like Emmett Smith?
Yeah. So like when he would.
like him, but not him.
like him. No, it's just when you get back from an injury, you go balls to the wall. It's just how it is sometimes, and your coach tries to stop you.
DeMarco
And
Murray.
all they can do is pull you, and
Right.
I just don't see them.
No, he's going to
doing
kill
it.
it.
Look,
I think he's gonna
They
kill
don't
it.
need him. Kareem Hunt obviously has been
Kareem
handling
Hunt's
the
great.
load anyway. So
He has.
all right, so
And
you're
my last
0-2
one
right
is-
now.
yes.
What makes you
And
0-3?
and this is going to make me. What's going to make me 0-3? Well, I'm sorry to Chris Lynch and all my other Giant fans that are out there, friends that used to be friends probably. It's going to be Eagles over Giants, and Daniel Jones has too many turnovers, man. It's like 36 already. So I just don't see
36.
that changing in this race to the playoffs,
Oh, my God.
All right.
That's
which is a crazy division anyway.
But,
Yeah,
does he,
NFC,
but does he still lead
East.
the league in rushing?
Perhaps
No, he never did.
Not no on
For
the
rushing
Giants.
yards.
I
per,
think.
per attempt.
Yeah. All right.
The answering question man knows it. Trust me, he does his.
Thanks.
From
He
Alex?
does his.
Thanks, Alex.
He does
Yeah,
his research.
Alex.
I'm
So-
thinking that might be a. Anyway, let me write
So what
that
do you got,
down.
Jack? What you got going on this weekend?
All
What's
right.
your 0-3?
My 0-3 is going to be the Chargers.
Getting.
It's plus 2.5 over the Dolphins.
Ooh.
Because being
Yeah,
a Bill
I saw
fans, we
1.5.
definitely need the Dolphins to lose.
So
They
they,
can't keep on-
understand that. They're going to be
They,
like,
they can't
Chargers
keep on
are
creeping
going to.
up.
Okay.
Right.
So
So
the,
that's an
the
emotional
Chargers
pick.
are watching this
Right.
right now, and they're like, for Buffalo Jack, we're going to do this.
And
That's an emotional
and so,
pick,
so
yes.
is Ahmed, and go Chargers.
Oh God.
And then I have Tampa Bay minus the 6 over the Panthers because Tampa Bay cannot lose like they did last week.
Yeah, I don't see
embarrassed
that.
last
I don't,
week, man.
They got embarrassed.
Was that 38-3?
And they broke another NFL record. They ran the ball 5 times.
That's it.
That's it. It's the lowest in NFL history
Yeah, that's pretty
to-
amazing.
for running the ball only 5 times. That's not Tom Brady like
No.
at all. And then I have the Bills over
Yeah.
Oh
Arizona.
my God! Did you know that was
It-
coming?
I didn't. I was shocked.
Yeah,
to hear
well,
that.
Zero
well, the
clue.
Bills are on the road. They
Yep.
have to win. It's
They
1.5
have to win.
Just keep the momentum going.
All
I
right.
think the hat gave it away. As a,
Yeah, I
who
think
was
so.
going with that.
What about the
Elephant did
blue and red lights back here?
No, that's actually Republican and Democrat.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad I'm on the blue side. Loser.
But anyways, yeah, no,
Loser.
yeah, right.
Loser. Loser.
Cheers.
Yeah, whatever.
But no, last week though, Josh Allen, he lit up the sky, man, and he did that all for his grandmother who passed away the night before the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And God bless her.
Yeah, so after the game, they set up I don't know if it was a GoFundMe, but basically a charity drive for a local hospital, a children's hospital there.
Right.
And just last night, a $17,000 donation came in from Josh Allen himself. It took him over $500,000.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Bill's
yeah.
Mafia, man.
Bills
way to
Mafia,
do it.
man, they step up when they have to.
They really
It's
did.
a really
and the
cool
Bills
move.
will step up this week as well out in Arizona.
Hey, Arizona, they're angry.
Yeah,
They're angry because they lost to the Miami Dolphins, which I've got the Chargers Miami game as well. Miami, I thought it was 1.5. Now 2.5 doesn't really change much for me. Miami's not as good as their 5-3 record. Chargers aren't as bad as their 2-6 record.
I agree with that.
There are only 2 teams in the NFL that have not lost a game by more than 7 points. It's the 8-0 Steelers, because they haven't lost a game, and the 2-6 Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers defense is reeling. They give up way too many big plays. And you know what? Even though I don't think Tua, that guy, Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
Hey, you got his name out of
I can get it all the time.
I'm glad I didn't have
under
to pronounce
pressure.
that.
Under pressure, I can't. I mean, he flashes with athleticism, and that's going to show again. I think the Chargers they're going to find a way to lose this game, even though Justin Herbert, I think, is probably going to be one of the best of the bunch of rookie quarterbacks. We got 2 rookies going,
No doubt.
but they're playing inspired football under Brian Flores in Miami, and they're choking away games for Anthony Lynn out in Los Angeles. That's where they play still, right? Not San Diego. Does anybody go?
Are they from San Diego?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So okay, I got the Dolphins there. Game number 2 again. I got to agree with Phil here. Philadelphia and the Giants. I know I'm just getting the death stare. We're not winning Jeopardy, by the way.
No, we probably won't.
Spoiler alert.
Unless we have, like I said before, 13th century Mongolian
here's the thing.
poetry.
The Eagles are the least. Eagles are the least suckiest
Mongolians
team.
were big in the 13th century, by the way. Sorry.
oh, yes.
Sorry.
Oh, yes.
The Eagles are the best of the worst in the NFC East. The Giants, look, they forced 4 turnovers last week, and they only won by 3. Sorry, I know. I'm getting a death stare. I'm getting a death stare.
I'll tell you what. Now that I remember the game, we were having fun that day.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
But I was a little under the weather from what happened during the taping that day, but the day before. But that was a fun game to watch.
Yeah,
There's no doubt about
it
it.
was exciting.
Fun, man.
And I think Mitch won like $20, so he was pretty freaked out.
Oh, yeah, he was. He spent it already,
And
I'm sure.
I literally
sure.
just changed his pick at the end because I just looked in the background. I saw a Steelers hat. I was originally going to do the Packers, giving a hefty 13 points to Jacksonville. That's a dumb. I'm not going near that. Steelers giving 7 to the Bengals, on the other hand.
Roethlisberger is back, though.
Everyone's
so-
back. They got everybody back. It's
Except
not
for
like they
Joe
need-
Mixon is out.
Is
So
he out again?
Yeah, he's out.
All right, there you go.
So this should be an easy win
So
for the Steelers.
Burrow's going to be throwing for his life. I think the Steelers, they can run on Cincinnati. They're going to lean on that, and obviously Big Ben's going to do his dink and dunk thing that he's getting.
And Big Tim would be doing him.
And Big Tim and John back. I saw the Steelers.
There's another
hat.
Steeler fan here. Come on.
So wait, are you picking it just because you're afraid that Big Tim's going to come to your
and
house?
destroy me.
Right, okay.
Him and John.
Just so
John's a big
everybody
dude too.
understands that.
John's a big
Oh,
guy
and
too.
John, yes.
We'll
So,
have Big Tim
I'm
on
trying
one
to see
day.
it.
Like,
Yes.
let's say the Steelers win the Super Bowl. We'll have Big Tim on. We'll do a special show that Monday because it will be the only time he smiles on camera.
I want to see him on here if they lose. Just
Oh,
so
God,
we can
no.
see how
Oh.
he tears up a set.
Listen,
It'll
we'll
be
do it at
amazing.
Todd's house if we're doing that episode.
Oh, absolutely.
We're not doing it at Buffalo Jack's house.
No. At least at Todd's, you can hose down the garage with blood, get that out of there.
Yeah, it's a nice elevation.
Here
Oh,
we
yeah, nice elevation, nice grade.
Here we just need the
Right
money.
now, I have a Newburgh Brewing Mega Boss IPA. It's delicious.
One of my favorites. I just got a case delivered.
I had one of
If you
these.
haven't ordered from Newburgh's Home Delivery, they still are doing it.
Jeez.
And it's spot on.
Spot on.
Yeah,
Cold.
yeah.
The Good, the Bad, the Argyle from Peekskill Brewery was what I had earlier. We'll probably have another one of those soon.
And this is what we were talking about before.
Oh,
from
we're
Rip.
gonna crack
This is the
that
one from
open.
Sean. So
Yeah.
after, we'll have to do this one after.
From Rip
because-
Brewing in
Why not right
Huntington
now?
Beach,
Well,
California.
We could do this right now, or I could just shotgun the whole thing and just let you.
I
guys
think
know how it
I'm
tastes.
voting for shotgunning the whole thing, but
I'm shotgun.
shotgun.
All right. Well, it's been nice knowing you, fans.
just
We
fill
got a
'em up.
job opening.
Yeah, there's an opening at the seat.
I say you fill them up and pour them up.
Let's make it happen.
All right, so while you're doing that, Brian, you can get to your picks.
Yeah, mine are pretty regular. Cleveland over Houston. I realize we're coming off a bye, but as you said, we got Nick Chubb back. It's going to be a close game, but Cleveland's getting 3.5 points. I think it feels right. A little bit of a stretch, and not to piss off Kraft Food Services Todd, but I do have the Broncos over the Raiders.
Ooh, I like
Oh.
that. That's I was going to say, I've been only going with favorites lately. The past 3 weeks, I've been doing all right with that, but I like it.
I've
Taking the dog.
Well, generally speaking, I like to take the dog. I hang out with you
Dogs.
and you two.
Bunch of dogs.
And then my final pick, it is my stretch, But since Arizona went blue, I'm taking the Bills over the Cardinals anyways. I've been holding that one in all day. Love it. But again,
Wow.
I'm really...
This is like 2 weeks in a row that we've agreed.
Well, we agree. But the
Politically.
Bills are playing just some of the best ball in the league right now.
They are.
You can't not take them. So yeah, my picks are pretty standard. I'm looking forward to seeing if the Browns get back from this bye week, though. If they do, the AFC North stays interesting. And if the Ravens, stutter a little bit, we might be in contention for that wild card. So we'll see how it goes.
There were a couple games that I was looking at too that I wanted to go for, like the Seattle. Oh man, Seattle and Rams. It's very tempting. I think the Rams
was
are
right on that one,
like
too.
2.5 or something. Seattle cannot stop anyone. Like they are historically bad. They're on pace to give up 800 more passing yards than any team has ever done in history.
But they're still winning games from time to time.
Yeah,
It's Russell Wilson.
because of Russell Wilson.
They're
Right,
getting
yes.
into those shootouts. But if you play a team like the Rams up front with Aaron Donald, they might. Seattle might be without their starting center, and they're going to play a backup on Aaron Donald lining up over you. Like, welcome,
I have
Welcome
him,
to the-
I have him in our league.
welcome to the big leagues,
Must be good to
kid.
have a defensive league. I haven't played
Yeah,
one of those
it's
in
so
years.
weird to have it, but let me
I had it
tell
for
you,
years in Yahoo.
They've actually helped me out by winning games.
Yep.
By actually Aaron Donald having like 11 points that game.
But,
Yeah.
doing this whole thing with you guys, I'm paying a lot more attention to just everything that's going on with games. I think I'm probably ready to add some more defensive teams to my fantasy league
players
next
like
year.
that, yeah. And
We'll,
honestly,
we'll
we
have to
a-
talk about it amongst everybody. But
Right. We have a
I mean-
defensive back, a linebacker, and
Yeah,
a
you get a
line
bunch-
defensive.
My
back.
team
It's good.
sucks.
But
I hate
It can make a
fantasy
difference.
football.
You can
Well,
definitely make a
speaking of
close
fantasy,
difference.
you played my wife last week, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
remind me who won, because she's pretty happy about it.
Oh, so I'm going to say she won.
Yeah,
I thought I won.
No, you did.
But yeah,
she
it-
smoked you. She
Yes,
smoked you.
and also we're playing the Lions, right? So she's a Vikings fan and smoked me there as well.
Yep.
So I
was-
do owe her $2. We bet $1 for each piece.
Oh, man.
So
I think she actually bet you a beer, but she'll take her $1 and the beer.
yeah, she'll take $1 and a beer. Yes. I don't
Speaking
wanna
of which,
short
we
her.
got
The
a
dank-
picture from
the dankster.
Juice last night. So want to thank the Peekskill Brewery for
Oh yeah,
helping
yeah.
us.
Juice came out of there and just
said,
hooked us
"Hey."
up with a picture.
he
And
did.
So they went through a little rough time. One of their backroom employees got sick this week, and so they shut down for a bit. But we went back there last night. Everything's clean as a whistle, and it was good to be back. We're still
Absolutely.
going to be careful this winter, but
We will.
Being
Yeah.
outside was nice.
right, it really was nice outside. They're very spaced out. They have heaters outside.
Yep.
Everything is. They have picnic tables out
Right.
that
And-
are very separate. So it's very very safe out there.
And
No
one of my
problem.
favorite beers that they make is coming back in cans this week, and that's Amazeballs.
Yes.
Amazeballs goes back to, God, I think probably the beginning, of. It's probably one of their first beers, I think.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Around Hop Common time, right?
Around
You thinking
Hop
about that?
Common time,
Yep.
around Shotgun Willie time.
Shotgun Willie.
Yeah, I'm never going to shut up about that beer.
Shotgun Willie.
Are they as good as China balls?
Well, we can't see these China balls just yet. I'm sure we'll get them on.
I've hit
the
my
picture
head on both of
later.
them like 6 times already.
And
But-
then 2 balls actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 balls hanging from his car.
Right
for us.
between,
from the-
right between the beam.
If you look at it
right
at the right
between,
angle, it does look just really cool. I mean,
This is going off the rails right now.
yeah, we're
It
going
is.
off the rails.
All right.
So a little bit of other things happen in the league. What's up with Christian McCaffrey?
Out this week.
Do we think he's going to play this year again? Like, it's a shoulder
Well,
injury.
shoulder now, yeah. So
But I mean, he's made of glass. I mean, he took a big hit.
He
but-
gets like
he
500 touches a season.
not this year. seems
Not
like.
this year.
And by mistake, I actually had him on my bench last week, which caused me to lose, which was a terrible, terrible mistake.
We-
But that's
we-
what happens
not
when you
in-
hang out on a Friday too late.
Yes,
That's
it
why
is.
Oh, you're not in
thinking.
NFL. Yeah.
At all.
I think I had
we'll have
3 guys
Suze
on
on
the
one
line.
day.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
find out how bad that goes.
Yeah.
Not to get back to the Bills, but I'm going to.
Yeah, you will.
If they win, they're going to be 8-2, and that'd be the first time since 1993. And they actually did it 4 years in a row: 90, 91, 92, 93.
And that's
What happened
And
those years?
And what happened?
History.
How'd that end up those years?
Go Giants.
I'll tell you what. I mentioned when we were on our camping trip about why I was a Bills fan growing up. You know, besides the fact where I grew up in Cleveland, I was on the east
Yeah,
side.
well,
We got all the snow
right over that lake.
Yeah,
You can see it.
you know, but it was that series of seasons that they
They
were
were
on TV
good.
all the time in the Cleveland market, and that's what my mom
Ah, nice.
was like. You know what?
Yeah,
This
they were
team
winning
this is a team just like the Browns, but actually winning. Let's go there.
Let's go
Instead
there.
of 3-13, they're 13-3.
I'm trying to get my parents to just get across the border into a nice blue state, and they'll be much happier in Buffalo, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that was Bruce Smith's time, right?
Bruce
Shining
Smith,
like that.
Jim Kelly,
It'll be
Andre
freezing
Reed.
outside. This guy has like
I
no
think-
sleeves, nothing. I remember.
Oh, those
Actually,
that team.
guns were
Cornelius Bennett,
Yes.
no relation.
You
Nope.
sure?
Thurman Thomas.
Thurman Thomas. How could I forget
Come on.
him?
And the defensive guy, defensive end.
Bruce Smith.
Thank you.
I thought it.
Had the most sacks.
He's
It's the most socks of anyone in Buffalo.
Had
Like,
the
he
most,
would go to
had the
Goodwill.
most socks in
Yes.
Buffalo.
He would go to Goodwill
weren't
every day.
Argyle and
I was
cool
like,
like, you
I
know,
got
like
so
ours.
many
Can you get a
socks.
zoom on those?
Oh, Brian has cool socks too. That's why.
I you know what? I got these real cheap one day on Amazon. Well, like a whole pack of them.
Oh
That's
yeah.
all because I started going to a bunch of board meetings at work. You know, when I still
What do they
work.
look like?
Oh, they're just colorful. I can't move my leg that
got
high.
Oh, they're funky.
I got
They're good.
Christmas,
Yeah.
ugly Christmas sweater socks on.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're gonna
but
do
the
an
curly.
we're gonna
The
do an
camera-
ugly
the camera
Christmas
can't
sweater.
go in
Oh yeah.
series
I
of
have
episodes.
But they definitely can
super
show
ugly
yours.
sweater for that.
It's got a picture of Jack on your. I don't have much else about the NFL. I mean, Odell Beckham got his surgery this week.
There he is.
We'll see how that goes.
That's a great catch.
Yeah.
It
reminds
was
me of myself.
Probably broke his leg in the process.
Yeah, before we go to another break, the Masters is going on. It's kind of cool to be watching the Masters in freaking November.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't think it would be that
I'm
cool.
loving it.
That's right.
So, right now, there's a lot of big names at the top of the leaderboard.
Abe Eckler,
And that's what I
Cam
love.
Smith, Dustin Johnson.
Dustin Johnson.
Justin
All right, so you
Thomas.
guys just pick a guy. Who do you think's going to win?
I mean, Smart Money says Dustin Johnson.
All right.
I'm going Dustin.
and
I'm
I'm
going
going.
DJ.
And I'm
I'm
going
gonna write
John
that down.
Rahm.
Come on.
Come on, you were gonna do it.
That's it. If one of these, there's going to be, it's going to be,
Oh,
there's going to be a tag team wrestling match going on. If it comes down to those two,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
did you guys-
John Rahm?
I'm liking John Rahm too. That guy is just cool as can be. Like, oh my God,
Not as cool as the guy that hit that hole-in-one during the practice round. So he skips it across the water.
Water.
Oh,
yeah.
you know what? Screw that. I'm going Patrick Cantley.
All right.
All right, I'm
All
in.
right.
Let's go, Patty.
There you go.
Anyways, this week sometime, Craig and I are going to go out and try to skip balls across the Hudson. We'll
Yeah.
see how well we do there. If
not gonna
anything,
go
You
well.
just you go
No.
you go across
Je-
the river,
Jesus
and I'll
had
hit
a
him to
better-
you.
yeah,
you hit him back to
yeah,
me.
yeah. You go across
Well.
the bridge, you pay the toll.
Hope you guys brought a lot of balls.
No, we got
Got
plenty of
two
them
Chinese
here.
balls here.
Grab your balls. We're going bowling.
All right, guys. So we're gonna see who brings home the award for next week or this weekend's games, because I don't plan on losing that key. That's staying with me.
Yeah.
Rightfully, it
you,
should.
coming out.
you did win it.
Yeah.
Because of our side bet. And
So-
I think Alec Trebek is actually going to deliver that to you right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
in a couple minutes at least. No, right now. I thought
Right
he was
now.
across town.
Why
Hey,
not?
All right,
There it is.
here we go. Thank you, man.
If I actually got to pick, maybe I would
Sterilize that.
use some money.
Oh, right. You didn't get. Oh, you know what? Last week, our buddy Chris actually won, and we were like, "Screw you, dude. You're not get to make picks again."
Did you make any picks this week?
I did actually.
did, he
Let me
did.
see. Let me pull out
we
my
let him?
notes.
Oh, you just happen to have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just happen to have something, you know. Hey, you know.
He's got a hole.
Oh my God!
I mean, there's some other things going on here, fellas. You know.
All right.
You know what? You can pick every game. How about that?
Probably should. Probably win them all. So I actually took San Fran plus 10, right?
I like it.
So, you know, plus 10 is a big number. They have to win that game too. Saints flying high last week. Obviously, San Fran's D is still pretty good. You know, their offense isn't great. But,
I dropped him.
So yeah, you know, but they do have the Jets. So is it the Jets or the Giants? Somebody, not the Giants. They later on in the season, I think that the Cowboys are somebody really bad in playoff season. So looking
Right.
at them for fantasy later.
Good point.
Denver also plus 4. Somebody else took them, I believe. I like them.
Yep.
And Chargers plus 2 too. I think at some point the Chargers got to figure something
Right.
out. If they don't, I mean, just
That was my
write
fault.
them off forever.
I said
don't
the
know.
Dolphins just because they are playing hard. The Chargers, to me, they just, oh man. But this is going to be the week. Of course, it's going
Yeah.
to be the week.
And the last one, I always throw a little teaser in there. That's always my little thing. That's what I've been winning money on. 7-point teaser. Green Bay minus 6.5. Giants plus 10. And Texans plus 10.5.
Oh wow, that's a nice little move there.
Wow.
All right.
I mean, Green Bay should kill Jacksonville.
They
And those
should.
two teams should not lose by
They shouldn't.
more than 10.
They're not going to pass. Jacksonville's not going to pass the ball. If you could just keep the ball to Robinson,
Yeah, Robinson will
Bay.
get his points, but the Green Bay should still
They
win
get a
by more
blitz.
than-
They
more
get a
than
blitz. A rookie quarterback making his second start.
Right.
He was like 4 for 13 when under pressure. I know he had that 75-yard touchdown in the second pass of his career, but then under pressure, he was 4 for 15 with an interception.
Yeah.
So just bring the pressure. Green Bay can do that. They have that front seven. They can rush the quarterback. So, all right, I like those.
Yeah.
We'll see what
But,
happens.
hey, but you're not getting that.
I mean, yeah, we'll see.
Even if
At
you win,
this
you're not
point,
getting
We'll
it.
have to be back on the
Like
podcast
a
either way.
Even if you win, you're not getting it.
No.
I'm going to hide it.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
Give you a freaking treasure map with an X.
All right. What's our next move here, boys?
Well, the next one is like Alex.
Yeah?
Trebek, right?
Yeah,
So I
that's
don't.
right.
Yeah.
We all know that we lost a true legend this weekend, him and Sean Connery as well. But this episode, we wanted to kind of focus on Alex Trebek and what he has done.
Right.
And I know Brian, you had some cool facts about
Yeah.
his life, man.
I mean, first of
I didn't
all,
know.
I didn't know he won the Guinness record for most consecutive game show hosts. He won it back in 2014. I mean, that's. It makes sense, I guess.
And
Right.
tell
It
everybody
was going to
who
be
he
Pat
beat.
Sajak or Bob Barker or something like that.
And he beat Bob Barker. That was it.
Good.
He knocked him out, which is unbelievable.
The price is wrong,
Prices,
bitch.
yeah.
But Pat Sajak's still going.
Yeah, he is.
Damn
but
it.
hopefully they cancel that awful ass show.
Stupid.
Listen, man, we watch
Okay.
Jeopardy in our house every night, and I have a little 10-month-old at home, and we can't have Jeopardy on if he's napping because he hears the music and he hears Alex's voice, and he pops up with a little tired smile, and he's as happy as can be, and he's just smiles the entire time. And as soon as the show's over, we have one of those Amazon Echo shows that lets you play Jeopardy on it. He looks at it and he says, he doesn't say anything. He wants us to
But
play the
acknowledges
Jeopardy
that,
game.
right.
Oh, my God.
Because it plays the music and you hear Alex one more time.
Well,
and-
that's how good that show was.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
Right.
It transcended. It didn't matter if you're a big dummy like me or any of us. You hear the song, you're going to watch it anyway. Everyone.
And you learn something.
Yeah.
gotta learn
I
something.
learn it and I forget it.
Forget, right.
But you
Right.
answer things in a question form, like, what am I doing? Like, it literally takes
Oh,
over.
yeah. But it's actually the fastest 30 minutes of TV.
I can't believe how fast it goes.
It's unbelievable. That 30 minutes goes by so quick.
And all of a sudden, it's Final Jeopardy. It's like, what? Where did that time
Right.
go? Like you said, you're right.
Well,
Absolutely.
you're probably old enough to have, well, not probably, you're
No,
definitely old
I am.
enough for almost to have seen anything
saw
on
the
modern
original.
television. Yeah, back
Television.
when they had a
what you guys
Victrola.
watch on rerun, I
Television.
watched.
Right.
When they had it on stone tablets.
Right.
Methuselah over here was like, name this.
So Alex wasn't the first host, as most people I think know. It was originally done in '79 with the original host was Art Fleming, and it wasn't until 5 years later that Alex Trebek took over the show. Alex's background, so he was, he grew up in Canada. His first job was as a CBC reporter, and then he caught the eye of some folks down here in the States saying this guy could do some good hosting, and he started off with The Wizard of Odds. He also did a show called The High Rollers and the $120,000 Question.
Those are like legit shows. Like,
They
you
were-
would never catch him doing press your luck or anything. He's
Right.
like, no.
No whammies.
But
I'm doing that.
He's not hitting a gong either.
But after Art Fleming's
Sorry, Chuck.
show ended,
Sorry, Chuck.
he was a natural fit to take over.
Yeah.
Now I wonder who's going to take over the next spot. And I've heard some pretty cool names, but I'm not going to speculate. Maybe
No.
we could actually make a side
Yeah.
gamble. We gamble on everything.
We do.
We do.
I'm going to say Brooke Burns.
Okay.
I'm going to say Chris Lynch.
I think
Definitely
I'm
possible.
gonna
We'll
go
see-
on that's gonna
we'll
be
see how he goes
my,
today. He
Dress
go
for the
on a
part,
limb.
so,
Yeah.
just to impress.
I'd rather see you with the turtleneck thing from the 90s. That would have been
Maybe
sweet.
next time. Maybe next time.
Best dressed one here today.
So just a couple. I'll just throw out a couple last ones. I recently found out that if anybody remembers some of the game show scandals of the 1950s. So when Alex Trebek
He does.
originally was pitched the idea of taking over Jeopardy, and the whole concept was you give the answer and you ask for the question, and that actually kind of came from the 50s where there was a lot of insider baseball going on, and he was real paranoid about it. And it actually took some convincing for him to take on the job, which I found that to be really interesting. But he left us with 36 episodes. The last one will air on Christmas Day.
I will be watching that.
It
no
will
doubt.
be
Record
a
that one,
big
too.
deal.
I will not be making Final Jeopardy that day.
That will be.
But if we've been talking about charities. He's a big USO guy, but his biggest one was the Hope Valley Mission. So if any of our viewers feel like donating in his name, the Hope Valley Mission will happily
It's a good cause.
take
Yeah, it
take
is.
that money on.
Sure.
And final fact was, I didn't know this. I learned it doing my research. Alex Trebek didn't get his American citizenship until 1998. All those years, man, he was a
He's
Canadian.
a Canadian.
Yeah, he was a Canadian. He got through the wall.
And he never said A.
Hey, what a
Not
ho-
Hey,
one.
I said
What a
that 3
hoser.
times already
Not
today.
one.
And he was a lifelong Lakers fan, which whatever.
Lifelong Lakers fan.
Well,
Hey, I bet he's like now, like the Raptors. He's like, man, I should have stayed with my hometown team.
Well, not
Those
this year.
guys are. Those guys are.
He's actually not rooting for anyone right now.
Yeah, oh,
So
God.
you got to see the Lakers
Too
win there
soon.
for his
Do you have
last
your gun, TW?
last hurrah there. You got to see
Yeah,
the Lakers
right.
win.
Shoot him. All right,
did
so
get to see
I think
him
we're going
win.
to play a little Jeopardy. Is that
Yeah, we're
Absolutely.
gonna do Jeopardy. I don't know what the rules are or what's going on.
I
But
just have a pen.
I
and
got
a
a
little-
piece
someone
of
had
paper.
given us
Something
a
that
paper.
says,
paper.
Jeopardy on it.
And
I
it
don't
says Jeopardy.
All right, well, let's take a little break and get ready for Jeopardy, all right?
Yeah.
Someone
let's
spelled
do
Jeopardy
that.
wrong, by the way.
So keep watching Jeopardy 24 hours a day and call this number. You dumb son of a bitch, you don't watch it 24 hours a day. There's a daily cash prize of $1,000 and fuck, no shit. Call now and play Phone Jeopardy. She drank the poison that Captain Hook intended for Peter Pan. Tinkerbell! Fuck 'em.
All right, well, we're back now. So we're going to do, as I tease going into the break, a little Jeopardy segment. Our good friend here, Chris Lynch Trebek, is going to ask us a series of Jeopardy questions, PeekskillMugs style. Alex, why don't you take it away?
Sure, thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. Just want to point out one thing before we actually get started. The Phone Jeopardy Alex Trebek picture there was from when I called in to Phone Jeopardy when I was probably 11 or 12 years old.
Nerd.
And apparently won. Yes, I am a nerd, apparently. And that's what they sent you as a prize, because you didn't win whatever the real prize was, which I don't remember because it was
No, that
30 years ago.
So that signature is not authentic?
It's a dot matrix.
Probably not. Probably not. But the fact I still have it from 30 years ago
Is
is still pretty
yeah,
amazing.
that's cool.
That is
Well, and
amazing that you
We're
still
going to take
have
a
it.
little peek at Phone Jeopardy as we close the show today, so we'll get back to that.
Yeah, we'll
for
get back to
sure.
that.
What are the topics today?
But so we have, unlike normal Jeopardy, you have 6 categories. We'll scaling it down a little bit. We have 3. So the first category is beer. Second category, football. And third category, in tradition of Jeopardy, potent potents.
All right,
All
let's
right.
make it
So, and there will be a $200 question, $400 question, $600 question, $800 question, and $1,000 question. So pick who starts. Since it's Jack's house, I will let him have the floor.
I will go with beer.
Beer for what?
200.
Have you ever watched this
Okay.
before?
Remember, if you don't say what is, you get shot.
Yes.
You're done.
This is real Jeopardy rules, everybody.
It is.
Okay?
None at
Answer
all.
in the form of a question.
Yes. This Mexican beer means Corona in Spanish.
No, I didn't mean it. What is cerveza?
Incorrect.
Go ahead.
This Mexican beer means crown in Spanish.
What is Corona?
Yes.
This is rigged already. Because I was gonna say Corona, but he said Corona. What is that?
Well,
Because
you
you
messed me up. You messed
His
me up.
wording came out too quick.
Sorry, you messed me up.
All right. I'm plus 200.
Yes.
supposed to write it down, Jack.
I'm minus 200.
All right, we're going to go beer for 400.
Beer for 400, okay. This popular Irish beer bears the name of a classic Irish stringed musical instrument.
What is harp?
Correct.
Wow. Now the real alcohol is stepping up.
I didn't know we were doing
Okay.
shitty beer.
We'll stick with the topic. Beer for 600.
Sure. This German beer's brewery was destroyed in World War II during an Allied air raid.
What is Bex?
Correct.
Back to.
Damn
No,
you.
wait. I'm
Damn
at
you.
400 now.
You're at 600. That was 600.
But I
he
was
was
I
down
lost 2.
200.
Oh, you
lost
did
2
lose 200.
from-
Yes, that's
from-
correct. I'm sorry.
Come on, Alex.
Real
Get
Jeopardy
your
rules.
shit together.
Hey,
From
it's all right.
Jeopardy conspiracy.
Hey, I wasn't the one keeping score. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, I'm honest.
Yeah, you're more like
Right.
Pat Sajak over there.
Good
Come on.
topic.
I need
Oh.
Vanna White. Where's Vanna White? Todd?
We'll do beer 800.
Beer 800. A North American pale lager named after a city in Bohemia. Nothing? Nobody? Budweiser.
Oh. Wow.
What?
From
Yeah.
Czechoslovakia.
Pale lager.
Ryan's like, oh, we'll finish out the
Alright.
category for 1,000.
Listen, yeah. This country has the highest consumption of beer per capita.
Wisconsin.
That's not a country.
Damn it.
And what
Good
is?
try. If you said cheese curds, maybe that would have worked.
All right. Boom. I'm going to say Iceland.
Incorrect.
I'm gonna say Holland.
No.
What is Japan?
No, you all lost 1,000.
Okay.
You're
We're
all in
all down
negative.
1,000.
You're all negative.
Nobody's making
I
the
was
double.
hoping
That's
America?
the Czech Republic.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Don't
Okay.
don't they drink vodka?
All right.
Just telling you.
All right, so I'm thinking negative 800.
I got negative
the board's
600.
yours.
That was negative 1,000.
No, negative
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah.
So I'm
All right.
negative-
Everyone's doing
I'm
well.
negative
All right, we're gonna go with potent potables for 2.
Potent potables. All right. I gotta
Do we have
switch
like
up.
any like double Jeopardy things?
What
in
does even
I'll throw a double. Don't worry.
what does this mean?
here? We have no clue. That's why we're
Actually,
going in.
in looking this up, it actually means has to do with alcohol. So keep that in your back
More
of your
beer,
heads.
eh?
Surprise, surprise.
Cheers.
All right.
Somebody get Jack a dictionary.
Metallica won a Grammy for it. Blank in the jar.
What is whiskey?
Uh-oh. Oh, nice.
We'll stick with potent potables for 400. Make it easy.
This Benedict monk invented champagne. Dom Perrier.
Oh, don't put it in.
He was a.
I have a
Benedict
bottle that
monk.
in my fridge, and it's been there
Oh
since
my
I
God,
bought my
that
house.
makes so much sense.
Man,
Yep.
we gotta
should-
crack it.
Yeah, we really should. I'm waiting for a day in January. A good
Potables.
Photo 6. This person said champagne should be dry, cold, and free.
Someone French.
This who?
This person said champagne should be dry, cold, and free.
Kim Kardashian.
Incorrect, but great guess.
You gotta say what if. Who
Well,
is?
damn
What
it.
if?
Doesn't matter. He said Kim Kardashian. It's still funny.
Okay, whatever.
All right.
You get points just for that. That was a funny answer.
No,
Nope.
it wasn't.
I have no answer actually.
You're losing money then.
Just say something
Who is Hugh Hefner?
closer than Kim Kardashian.
You give it to him at this point?
It's Winston Churchill.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, my.
My uncle.
And listen, they get harder as it goes
Listen,
up.
you
Alright,
know
where do
how
we
you
at?
know how on Jeopardy they do like the high school one? Like, why didn't you make some like high school level questions? We're fucking idiots.
Yeah, but that was the point. To make you guys look like idiots.
All right.
Oh, well, thank you, Alan.
Where do we at? Potent potables for
You're
6.
accomplishing your goal.
Potent
You
potables
are.
for 600.
And you're an idiot.
Oh, of course I'm an idiot. I'm wearing a fucking sports jacket. In your
Alex
carport.
would be so
A
proud.
Banana Republic one.
It is a banana republic, but
nice, though. I
but
don't
it's still I'm wearing a sports jacket in a carport
With a flannel shirt.
with a flannel shirt. Hey, you gotta
At
dress
least
the
you got
part.
pants on. In fact, there was actually an episode of Jeopardy where he came out with no pants on. I'll tell you, we'll throw that picture up here.
Oh, yeah, 2005.
Okay.
All right.
Are we going? You still have?
Yeah, we're gonna go
Still got the
potent
category.
potables.
Potent
for
potables, okay.
600.
This is illegal to do in the French vineyards.
Skin a donkey live.
No, but that's really close. Not really, but it kind of is.
What was the question?
This is illegal to do in the French vineyards.
Murder. What is murder?
Nope.
I'll say-
That's what I said. You can't
I'll say
skin a
drink.
donkey. You can't skin a donkey.
hold on.
and-
Well, yeah, it probably is technically, but that's not the answer to the question.
I'll say,
Bullshit.
what
I'm
is
fucking
drink
giving myself
wine?
600 points.
I'll say, what is drink wine?
And I say, what is to step on the grapes?
No, it's to land a flying saucer.
Jesus, you're such a pain in the ass. I'm giving myself 600 points.
And that was
Everyone gets 600 on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you
I'm
can't do
not-
any of those things in a.
No, I know it doesn't matter. Go for it. It doesn't
All right,
matter.
I'm right now plus 200. This is
I'm
amazing.
only negative 800 now.
There you go. Hey,
Well,
listen, we make up our own rules. Doesn't matter.
Don't worry, we're gonna do a. What are we on? Potent potable still?
1,000.
1,000.
Oh, boy.
Big time.
This is something that all of you guys are. I'll
Drunk.
give you.
What is
Well,
drunk?
no. Well, yeah, but that's not. I'm not asking the question yet. But this type of person is known as Gamborius. Look in front of you.
Phil was like
Besides
this.
Jack, actually.
What is handsome?
1,000 points.
Correct.
This guy.
All right.
What is what?
Is that right?
This person is known as Gamborius.
Syria, what is Gambori? Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Obviously, it's not handsome. Because I am.
Well, that's what.
In your own mind.
Balding.
Wow, we're horrible.
Kathleen.
Kathleen left. She's done with us.
It is someone who is full of beer.
I'm
And
full
it's
of
called
something.
Gregorian?
Gambori.
right.
All right, here we go, kids.
Okay.
This is the last category.
Yeah, this is football. You guys should get these ones. Okay, these ones are easier. Didn't think you could go.
That's why I saved it
potables
for last.
first. Yeah.
Potent
Okay.
potables, man.
All right,
That was
football for 200.
Right.
Okay.
I'm traditional.
In 1961, this Ohio city was chosen as for the site for the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Fuck you.
What is Canton?
Correct.
You cock.
You what?
Nothing.
400. NFL team which plays its home games in the suburb city Orchard Park.
Who are the Buffalo Bills?
Correct.
Wow. Oh, that one had to hurt Jack right there.
In 2000, who became the first team to make 4 first-round picks in the same draft?
Who are the New York Jets?
Correct.
Wow.
Can you name them? Also as a bonus.
It was Chad Pennington, John Abraham, Sean. What the hell is his name? Anthony Beck and Sean Ellis.
You got it.
Wow.
Very good job.
What? That
It doesn't matter.
way up there.
He gets a high five.
And he's got the clever
All right.
palm anyway.
And got
He's still in charge. He's the only one that's answered quick.
800.
Jamarcus Russell went first overall in the 2007 draft. Who was picked second overall?
Oh shit, that's a good one.
Is that think music playing right now?
It's gonna be
Yeah, somebody's gonna be really upset at themselves. I'll tell you right now.
2007.
That wouldn't be. Well, I'm gonna go for it. I don't think it's that year.
You already clicked
just-
in.
You already clicked. You got
Clicked
it.
in.
You
You're
got
in.
an
Come on.
answer.
Give an answer.
I gotta throw. I don't think it's that year, but Joey Harrington.
Calvin Johnson.
Yeah,
Oh.
Megatron. That's what I said. I said it. That's like Megatron.
Yeah.
You still don't get the points, Dick. All right, close us out. What is
All right,
it?
this is football for 1,000. New York City has had a few NFL teams over the years, one of which was based on Staten Island. What was that nickname of that team?
The Titans.
What is?
What is the Titans?
For a man who watches every episode, you really don't get the rules, do you?
Right? All right. What is the Titans?
Still
No.
Still no.
It's still not the Titans, and I don't remember them. So
They were the Jets
They
before
were
they
the
were
Jets.
Jets. I don't know this one.
this is a hard one. This is for 1,000. You gotta make it a little tougher.
Yeah, I like it.
Like
What's the
all the
question
other
again?
questions.
Just to repeat it
Come
again.
on.
So New York City's had a few NFL teams over the years, one of which
This
was
isn't
based on
Family
Staten
Feud.
Island.
He's not going to repeat the question.
What was the nickname of that team?
Oh God, I have so many things. I have so many opinions about.
Not really
Staten
gonna get. You're
Island.
not
I
really
know,
gonna get
right?
this, but I did it also for our Staten Island friends. If you know what.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cheers to them.
Friend
Uh,
Danny.
Red
What's
It's
up?
the Stapletons, and they played from 1929 to 1932.
Of
Jack,
course,
Jack had
Jack-
season tickets.
Yeah.
All right, so
Jack
none
was
of,
the
none of you guys
assistant
know
coach.
shit
God, Alzheimer's.
about
He's the
anything.
Vince Lombardi
All
of
right,
that
all right.
era.
We
Now,
got
you
Final Jeopardy.
All right,
you think I
Final
would have
Jeopardy.
known
We
that?
do have
answer.
Final Jeopardy.
All right, can we get a point total right now, though?
I'm
think-
at plus 14.
I'm at minus 800.
Minus 800.
I'm at minus 2,400.
All right, you know what? We're all involved.
Just like the Lions.
All right, give us the category.
The category is alcohol.
All right, let's get. Oh,
Hey,
Whoa,
hot
whoa,
soup.
whoa,
Hot
whoa.
soup.
You got
All right, this
you
may
got,
be where I actually may make up some.
well, we don't have any
ground.
points, so
No, but
here
you-
I got 5
Can
on.
you
put a
bring the
5
black
in.
card out?
Get the hell off my black card. You got nothing to do with it.
So
about
technically, I don't have to wager anything.
But you're
I
going
hope
to.
these end up on air.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Here,
what do we got?
throw my money in there. All right, give it to us.
All right, so in 1612,
Oh, fuck.
Adrian Block and Hans Christian established the New World's first known brewery on which island? On this island, I'm sorry.
Can you repeat that question again?
Sure.
Do we have to write down our answer, right?
Yes, you
Nah,
do.
I mean,
You do.
can,
In
but you're not
1612,
gonna be able to.
Adrian Block and Hans Christian established the New World's first known brewery on
Oh,
this
got it.
island.
I hope it's an island. I don't even know.
I'm gonna look real stupid if it's not.
I'm gonna look real stupid if it's not.
So we'll go to who's the
Actually,
lowest first. Phil goes
Phil's
first.
the lowest.
I'm going to say Manhattan.
That is correct.
All right, well, I'm done.
I'm out.
I said Greenland.
I said
Greenland.
Manhattan. In the
That's
new
not
world.
the New World.
The new
What did you
world.
say?
I put Nantucket. I don't know.
No,
Staten
I didn't
Island?
even go there. No, I said Easter Island.
Easter Island. Wow.
I would have accepted New Amsterdam as well.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, that was
Perfect.
I know.
fun.
I do have a little history in that. The answer to that question, though, I want to add
Okay.
because it deals with where we are. So that was the first brewery. I couldn't find the name of it, but what they said was after that brewery sprang up, the Hudson Valley basically became the epicenter of brewing in the new world. The reason it was because there was easy way to get shipping up and down through the Hudson River.
It was colder.
Yeah. They had access to wheat and grain and all that stuff in order to make the beer. So it became this crazy brewing economy in the Hudson Valley, basically, which is basically what it is now.
Yeah.
In a weird way, it's come back full circle.
And if anybody saw episode 7, which I'm sure everybody did, we talked a lot about today's Hudson
Right.
Valley breweries. So
Right.
it's a great little bit of information, Alex.
That's
Thanks,
it.
Lynch.
Thank you very much.
Bring it back
Great,
full circle.
great job, man.
Good question.
That's a great job. What time you gotta return that jacket?
Because I saw the tag
Yeah.
still.
I saw it. Yeah.
It might still be on there. Who knows?
All right, so
beautiful.
we're
That was
closing up.
awesome.
We're gonna do a little. We're gonna talk to our friend Terrence about his T-shirt stuff again here in a couple minutes. I just wanted to throw one little shout out to the Cleveland Baseball Club for getting yet another Cy Young winner in Justin Bieber. He is only the Justin Bieber, Shane Bieber. Jesus, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
No,
really?
no, because I said Justin last week.
Someone's dreaming.
I was
about
in his
somebody.
I was in his head. He got mad at me for saying Justin Bieber last week.
Oh God, you got in my fucking head. Anyways, he's
Another Canadian, Justin
yes.
Bieber.
Shut up. So he's only the second in franchise history to get the Triple Crown, which is number 1 in wins, number 1 in lowest ERA, number 1 in strikeouts, joining Bob Feller, who is a Cleveland legend. So
Yeah, he is.
Good
That's
shout out. Well deserved.
on a little bit of solemn news, I just want to mention that you guys saw that helicopter crash in Egypt that took 5 service members this week, one of which was from my hometown. So, Staff Sergeant Kyle McKee, thank you for everything you did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Glad
Thank
to hear
you
that,
for
man.
that ultimate sacrifice.
So, all right, guys,
RX.
we got to piss. We're gonna break now, and then we'll come back in a couple minutes, and we'll talk about some T-shirts.
Okay, we're back, everybody. And now this is a really fun and awesome thing to introduce TW, one of our best friends, certainly one of the Peekskill mugs, and also has some illustrations that are part of what Jack has on his shirt here, which is Eddie the Elephant. That's
is.
part 1, and it's available on Amazon. Check it out. Very good stuff for kids
here.
reading. Awesome. And there'll be another one that's coming out, part 2. What's the name of that one, Jack?
It's Eddie the Elephant and Me,
And Me.
illustrated by TW.
Absolutely. And there'll be a part 2 coming out to that, which is great.
And Christmas is coming up, so
Yeah. That's a great stocking stuffer, by the way. I'm going to
Yeah,
get
it
one
is.
for Craig and Brian.
nice.
They're just learning how to read.
They
anyway.
are our kids.
I need
So-
to know my phone number.
So,
Clearly.
yes. So we're going to do that, which is great. So TW has some merchandise that he has created, and I cannot tell you guys how important it is and how great it is that he's done this originally himself. So not to diminish what he's done, we're going to have TW talk about all of the things that he has up here. And TW, take it away.
Yeah, man. How'd you get into this?
Thanks, guys. No, I appreciate the time. I don't have a lot to bring to the table, like as far as like football goes. I enjoy it. I get into it when you guys are into it. I just don't know players' names and stats and stuff. Like I know that the Jets are 0-9. Maybe they'll get to 6-9. That's how I scored with your mother, Trebek. But yeah, that was my joke.
Learned it well.
I'm here all week.
So yeah, the book is on Amazon.com. Is it still on Barnes & Noble? They give you that?
It's
there?
on Barnes and Noble.
Cool. Yeah, it's
get there
very
with the
educational.
Netscape or-
It's Jack's baby. I just help bring it to life. But yeah, we're making the shirts. We're making the original merch for the Peekskill Mugs Club, and really anybody else who wants it. it's not easy, but we have the technology. So right now, this guy here, this PeekskillMugs, is the first official merchandise that was made for Craig. That's his Jets colors, and we're gonna make them, available in every team color because you don't really have to worry about copywriting colors. So something for everybody. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I think it's great. So you had stuff that was here for breast cancer awareness. Well, at least I wore it for that.
Oh, sure,
because
yeah.
You have pink.
Oh, the 1159.
So
Yeah.
That's the
1159
original.
is fantastic.
That was the OG. The 1159 was the OG. Tell us about that thing.
The 1159 is basically like it started between me and Craig at the Peekskill Brewery, just kind of texting each other. It was basically like the idea. It started out as a joke. But, it's like potheads have 420, like, hey, I'll meet you out back, 420, that's the police code. 1159 is the time. So it just kind of evolved like, okay, a bar opens at noon, I'll meet you at 1159. So it's the 420 for alcoholics. Friend of all of ours, Sean McDonald, he actually found the photograph on a Facebook fan page. And we printed it. The guy saw it, got all pissed off, and it was hilarious because he took the picture. Fuck him. And it's been very popular amongst us, so I dig it for sure.
Absolutely.
Tell us about your you got this bear series, and I love it. I mean, the art is gorgeous.
Hilarious.
The bears
and the details wild for a T-shirt. Like it looks so good.
Oh, thanks, dude. No, So what do you call it? I'll show you. Here, sorry. Like basically, the way it started was, I'm a child of the 80s. I'm a huge fan of, like, Garbage Pail Kids and stuff. So this is really, like, a parody thing. They're supposed to be twisted and fucked up. Like, they're all based on kind of, like, bear puns. This is right to bear. Like, I think, some people, like, see this on the site and, I think I'm, like, a right-wing gun nut. I'm not. I just thought it was a cute fucking idea, for, like if you got a buddy in the NRA, which I got nothing against. I don't even own a gun.
You own a BB gun and you don't shut up about it.
You got
I got the BB gun, yeah.
You got that Nerf gun.
So this is, so this is Bare Bones. This is actually, funny enough, this is actually the first official legally copyrighted merchandise from Irrational Entertainment.
Nice.
It's legit. Yeah, I found a law firm in White Plains, Intellectual Properties. This is Hang In There, Bear. This is obviously like, this is a little edgy, like
edgy for sure.
Some people think it's hilarious, or some people think it's fucked up. It's not, supposed to encourage, doing that.
Well,
but,
hang in there.
It's like, Hang In There, Bear. And
it's basically 2020.
It's 2020. The suicide hotlines are blowing up. If you know somebody, this might cheer them up. Oddly enough, one of the first people who bought this was through my buddy Corey. He was working with a client. His mother passed away from cancer, and his sister hung herself in the same year, and he had to have one of these. So,
sorry.
Hang in there, Bear. 2020 has been a rough year. Craig,
cope.
You're a Jets fan.
Yeah, send one to Adam Gates,
never say die, right?
Exactly.
That's our motto.
That's right.
The difference with
never say die.
football
baby.
fans, you put bags over your head, when you don't want to show that you're a fan. People do paper bags. I do plastic with the Jets.
This one here, this is Bare Bones. I got this idea from basically like there's a lot of like fucked up videos of like really skinny polar bears because of that whole global warming myth. Try tell
full of shit.
You
love this.
Jack just perked up.
Yeah, he did.
Try telling a polar bear all about that silly ass global warming myth.
Yeah.
When they're out there floating on a fucking block of ice in 75-degree water, But no, like the idea with this bear is that this bear is actually emaciated by choice because he's anorexic. This is a so
I love your backstory.
Every one of these like has a.
Show me Bear Essentials. I see that one.
Oh, Bear Essentials is just this one's taped out.
Oh, okay, but that's one of your COVID ones.
That's
right?
definitely.
Yeah,
COVID.
that's just that's COVID related, and
He's hoarding toilet
I
paper.
love the toilet
Speaking
paper
of- yeah.
and the
Speaking
mask.
of which, I just got a text from a friend. They're sold out of toilet paper at Stop and Shop.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
No,
it's
it's
legit.
time to start hoarding.
And, you know, just
not.
kind of like the, there's something for everybody, you know, and a friend of
your
mine,
diet.
a friend of my dad's was like, oh, hey, I really like the shirt, but, you know, would you be able to lose the gun? And I was like, sure, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. No,
So,
I think
you know,
gotta
it's
leave the
like,
gun, yeah.
you know, take it or leave it, buy it, don't buy it. I mean, I want to say I don't give a fuck. I mean, I do. I could certainly use the money. But I'm just, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
How
you
much,
have
how
to
much, how much are your shirts
Where-
go for?
Oh, so basically the way I'm doing it is I just kind of lowered the prices on the Etsy. And I'll remind me to say that because
Yeah.
I'll forget that
Get
shit.
your Etsy out there.
The
Whip out your Etsy.
basically the prices are $25 flat rate but free shipping.
Great.
So anybody local, like $20, no problem. You know, they're digital prints. You know, they are they're more expensive to make than a simple silk screen. But we can do photographs, anything. You know, it takes about 5 minutes to crank out a shirt ready to wear. I printed that shirt for Brian like 2 minutes before I handed it to him.
Which was great because I came with him. I was like, hey, I got some orange shirts for you to print a Browns one.
Glowing.
But I'm also colorblind and they were not orange. So thank you for also buying
Yeah.
the shirt for me.
Oh yeah, dude. No, it's easy. So just trying to offer something for everybody. Every sense of humor, and when we do we can put anything on a shirt that you can think of.
Even Scram. Right?
Even
That's
Scram.
So what is the Scram?
Scram is the best.
Scram's. I don't know that's Jack's idea for sure to put it on a shirt.
I think it was
But
Craig
saying it every time somebody lost at darts. All right, Scram, the fuck out.
It wasn't that.
But
Just Scram.
Just Scram.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It's basically what we say to Mitch
Right.
at 420.
So it just has so many applications that I thought it was a great idea. It was Jack's idea. That was Jack's idea
it.
to put it on a shirt.
Hilarious.
A lot of applications. So basically, if you want to see the shirts, the easiest way to do it is just follow Irrational Entertainment on Instagram. It's irrational_entertainment, and then there's a link in the bio for the Etsy store. So the easiest way is just to follow us on Instagram, click the link on the bio. It will bring you directly to the Etsy page. If you don't have Instagram, just simply go to Etsy.com and you can type in Irrational by TW, no spaces, all one word, and the entire store will pop up. So that's my pitch, and thank you guys very, very much for
Thank you
your
for all
time.
the swag.
And do you have any picks for this weekend? Just say the Browns.
The Browns. I know the
Lions.
Jets are off because we talked about that.
The
The Bills are doing really that's another one I noticed.
No one's taking the Giants.
I'm not. No, I can't say. I
like that tease.
You
That
you guys are teaching me a lot too. It's like even though it's like not like my number one thing, like it is interesting and.
Can the Lions get a shout out?
Yeah, I'll give the line. Honolulu Blue. Oh, that's the next one coming actually. Yes,
Honolulu Blue,
that's the
yeah.
next one I'm gonna do.
Oh, that's going to be.
Is Honolulu Blue and the PeekskillMugs. So that'll be up. And it didn't even occur to me that the Eddie shirts aren't even on the store yet. That's easy to do.
Oh yeah.
That's done.
Yeah, nothing like mixing a hanging bear and a children's book.
I know. It crossed my mind. I think about all this crap.
Do you?
I think you're in a unique area where no one else is. You're crossing borders and blazing trails.
Horizontal integration. baby.
I enjoy crossing borders and building bridges and bringing people together through fucked up shit.
There you go.
All right.
Thank you, man.
All right, man. Well,
And by the way, TW is also integral behind the scenes of this podcast.
Yeah, all these wires and shit. Yep.
Yeah,
he's our
that's
guy.
awesome.
Our guy.
He's our sound guy.
Yeah,
He is.
beer getter. But that's it, guys.
yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you
guys.
so much.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
we've had a hell of an
Great job.
episode.
Yeah, I just want to jumping on the Etsy thing. A shameless plug for my niece, who's incredibly talented. Sophie Bennett. She's got an Etsy store too. She told me she'd pay me to do this. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That means I want to cut then.
Right here.
Well, that's it.
No,
Don't
it's,
you touch that.
It's Sophie Rose Art Studio. SOPHIE Rose Art Studio. It's all one word on Etsy. She does a lot of painting stuff, and her newest thing, she does like ornaments and she does other paintings. But now she's like painting 45s, like records, and she's just painting stuff on it. Like I guess there's no music. It's just
Wow.
something you hang on the wall.
You
It's
gotta
kind of a
scrape it
cool
off
thing
and
to
then you
hang
can
on the
listen
wall.
to it.
On the wall,
Like,
right.
it's a mystery song under there.
But she's great. She's amazing with what
Awesome.
she does. So yeah, go check that out too. And definitely into the irrational line. I love the irrational line.
I love
wear it
it
all the
too,
time.
man. The NFL stuff, the 11:59, scram, and everything else is awesome, man.
Cool.
Really. Thank you, T.
Thanks,
Thank
Rose.
you.
Thank you for the time.
And guys, hell of an episode. Ran a little long, like we've kind of getting into.
Hey.
You know, that's the thing. We started taping a little bit later, so we've been drinking a little bit more, and then we've been bullshitting a little bit longer.
We're bullshitting, that's for sure.
So,
But that's the best part. Like we can get you can watch half episode and come back later for the other half.
Right. Or Mark is just going to cut half of it. It'll be on the editing room floor. And you'll never
And then our
see it.
outtakes.
And the outtakes will be outrageous. You know?
That's right.
it's just going to be Chris Lynch the whole time.
We probably have some outtakes from Alex.
That's
Trebek.
not fair.
We surely do. Oh, yeah, we're going to go roll these. We're actually, that's how we're going to close up the show. We're going to say goodbye to our friend Alex Trebek and show some of his best outtakes.
Yeah,
Mugs,
the best
hell of an
of all
episode.
time. Excellent.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
And our millions of fans.
That's right.
around the
Millions.
world.
Peace, love, respect.
Subscribe.
YouTube, PeekskillMugs, subscribe.
Click that button.
Get us
Love
to
you
2
all.
million by the end of the weekend.
Yeah, only whatever.